as a bird. If you say you saw me and I wasn't fly, that's absurd. 1,000 known the G's in a song.
So this week we have week 28 of the beer blogs. Nothing special about the number 28, so we'll just start talking about this beer. This one is very exciting. We went to our beer connoisseur at the local store, and he's like, come back behind the counter. I have a very special beer I'd like to show you. And his eyes got real big, got real excited, and he goes, here we have the Bourbon County Vanilla Stout.
Only 4 bottles.
Only 4 bottles shipped to the store. Normally they get like cases of this stuff, and this is supposed to be like a real popular beer. Apparently last year they got 4 bottles too, and they got like 30 phone calls, but this year they didn't get any. And so this homeboy is like, yo, do you guys want one? And we're like, oh my god, that is so blog worthy, we have to buy it. And so here we have it. Apparently in Chicago it's just like on tap everywhere, but in Michigan it's rare. So I don't know if you're going to find this one, but yeah. Kind of scared. Okay, let's just get right to it. I'm just getting so excited. What do we know about this beer? We know that it is 13% alcohol, which is a lot. That's a lot more than anything else we've had. The way in which they brew this beer is actually pretty cool. They use the oak aged barrels, and we had the Dragon's Milk, which was aged in oak, and you can kind of taste the oak in there, but they actually aged this for 100 days in some oak barrels from Jim Beam. And so it gives a lot to the aroma of the beer, which I guess we'll find out. It's supposed to give a nice oaky vanilla mapley scent, and add that in with the flavors. All the reviews are pretty high on this. I think it's 60 ABVs, right?
Yeah,
60 IBUs. Yeah, ABVs.
13%.
Wow. 13%, 60 IBUs, which is kind of out of our normal range, but being that it's a really high percent and that it's aged in barrels, sometimes those IBUs kind of mellow out over time. This beer is actually supposed to be aged, like leave it in a dry area for like 2 or 3 years, and it's supposed to get better. But whatever. We're just gonna drink it. So let's do it. It's got a real nice, classy looking label, I dare say.
That's a good word for it.
Oh, you do get a little, almost like a bourbon-y smell kind of right out of the bottle there. I don't want to drink too much. 13%.
Ink black.
Yeah. All the reviews on this, I mean, it's pitch black. You can't see anything through this, anything around it. It looks like motor oil. It's so dark. Ooh, the smells, you get some vanilla hints, but it's kind of overwhelmingly an alcohol smell, I dare say.
The head is almost red.
The head is...
It's dark brown red.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a lot darker head than most of what little bit there is. I don't know, Puerto Rican. Ooh. Real strong scent.
Yeah.
Real strong. You get some of the vanilla undertones and maybe some like chocolatey, maybe like a molasses smell a little bit too.
Yeah, I got a lot of vanilla.
A lot of vanilla, You get molasses in there? No,
Yeah.
You don't smell molasses that often, but...
Yeah, I'm not even sure what molasses smells like.
It's in there.
Sure.
Don't really get much of the oak scent like I was expecting, so... Yeah, let's give this a taste.
Alright,
let's do it. It's strong, but it doesn't taste like 13% to me.
Doesn't taste like 60 IBUs.
It does not taste like 60 IBUs. For being that high up in IBUs, I mean, it's really hidden in there. That face was less appealing on the second sip there. What else do you get? I mean, you do get some of the oak flavors. I mean, I feel like there's just, being that it's aged in barrels, a lot of the flavors start to blend together. So you get a lot of really light flavors kind of all mixed into one, and there's really no overwhelming flavor here.
I think vanilla pops out the most, but...
Yeah, this is a vanilla stout. I think you're right. I think vanilla pops out the most. In some beers, I mean, it tastes real, like orangey, or some of them are real weedy, and this one is just really, just kind of a whole blend of a lot of...
It is really smooth, though.
It's really smooth for being 13%. Man, you would not think that's 13%. I feel like that would be... We've had some beers that are like 9% that tasted stronger than this.
Yeah, I mean, it really blends it.
I think
It's brewed pretty good.
Yeah, I definitely think there's something to be said for the oak barrel aging. You do get some chocolate malties on
You
the
get chocolate on the end of it.
yeah. After you've already, you kind of get some of the alcohol up front. And it's not really too much for being 13%. It's actually pretty tasty, really, with the vanilla and maybe light chocolaties while you're drinking it. And the aftertaste is very chocolatey and very malty on the palate, if you will.
I really enjoy this beer.
Do you? This is. I'm glad that we tried this. I can only imagine this like aged like in the future where all the flavors blend together and maybe some of the malties come out a little bit more, as opposed to the big hit of alcohol up front.
If you say you saw me and I wasn't fly, that's absurd. 1,000 known
Very
to
smooth.
cheese and
Maybe a little bit bitter when you don't take quite as big of a sip. Still really good though. The aftertaste is really good.
Trying it with a ham sandwich.
I feel like this is a good plug for beer. Should be paired with food like wine. There's a lot of beers that are better with food. There's some that are good for like just session beers, like just us chilling here. Good with a ham sandwich?
Yeah.
Even better.
If you find this beer, you have to get it.
You have to get it. Wow, this is unprecedented boasting from Mitchell. This never happens.
Could be my top beer.
Oh my God! Do you wanna say that on camera? Do you wanna make it official?
No, they heard it.
All right.
I
So
think I poked my head in a little bit at the beginning.
he is real. I promise. Let's give this a rating. I'm gonna let you start since you were so enthused about this beer.
This one's gonna be a 5.
A 5? Oh my God! What does the world come to? The first 5.
13% in that well mix where you can't even taste the alcohol.
The first ever.
It's
We were just talking today about how it would take a lot to really get a 5 from us because we've tried so many beers now. We've tried like 40 or 50 beers, and you're gonna give us a 5.
yeah. There's
Wow.
no doubt either.
I'm not even gonna give it a rating. I feel like you've said it all.
Oh, you have to give it a rating.
All right, I'm gonna give this a 4.6 because I think that this might just top
If you
all the
say
other
you
beers.
saw me and I wasn't
I mean, it's
fly,
real
that's
strong, but
absurd.
you just don't. It doesn't hit you.
13%, no. I could drink a bottle. It might be a mistake, but
Oh, it would be a big mistake to drink a bottle, but I understand what you're saying. It is good. It's really good.
the price might bring it down a little bit, though. It was.
You already gave it a 5. Then I was turning back. I'm not gonna let you change it because the first ever
Some
5.
people know.
Oh, yeah.
$15 a bottle.
It was $15 for the pint. Usually they're only like, one of them was like 9. Usually they're like 10 or 11. So it is a little bit expensive, but you kind of get what you pay for in this one, and it's good. So this has been a really long beer blog for really great beer. If you made it all the way through it, you're a hero. You okay? Anything else?
Bad.
That's it.